What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be just showing off a few little fix-ups I've been, just kind of tinkering with. Nothing major. I actually have plans to kind of do some a little bit more in-depth figure fix-ups and customs, but been in and out of town lately, so these are just kind of some easy ones that, in the past couple of weeks that I've done. I'm going to start over here with Cody because this is one I featured in a short. Hadn't had a chance to glue the jacket back, but this is a custom suit Cody Rhodes using Marvel Legends Tombstone. It's a new Marvel Legends. You should be seeing it on the retro card in stores now. But what I don't like about the Mattel suits sometimes they come off a little too barrel chested, or they just don't have quite the slim fitting look that most people have with their tailored suits nowadays. So basically, what's interesting about this figure is there's not a lower torso. It's just all one piece that rotates up here. But I don't know if you're familiar with the original figure, but he had much bigger arms, a little bulkier looking arms with the blue of the shirt poking out. But I decided to use Mattel suited arms to kind of give a balanced overall, look to the figure, so he can fit in with the other wrestling figures. But what I had to do, I don't know if you can see here, but I had to drastically shave down that peg to get it to fit in there, and now it's just a little squeeze in there. So not 100% sold on this custom. As you can see, the neck skin tone doesn't quite match. It's a little pinker than Cody here, and obviously doesn't have the neck tattoo, but that's what I'm working with right now. And I'm playing around with maybe I just need to have this tight fitted suit overlay on just a Mattel body, but we're still going to play around with that. But that's just a little inside look at how that Cody Rhodes works. Now, next we'll go with a torso swap I recently did. We got the Ultimate. If we lift back the jacket, you can see this is the Ultimate Stone Cold. But I took the jeans from that 4-pack that's recently come out. Actually was able to get my hands on a second one. And I like the jean mold a whole lot with this Stone Cold. What I like about the jorts here is that he's a little thicker in the legs. As you can see, I got the thicker arms on him. The original legs were super skinny. He had super skinny arms. So now I feel like he's a little bit more imposing. Maybe not as a realistic body for Stone Cold, but until they make an arms that are kind of in between this and the regular skinny arms, this is what I'm rolling with. This is just, a quick little fix-up torso swap for Stone Cold. Even remembered to swap the Ultimate boots back on there. And now let's go to Logan Paul here. Let's get the focus. There we go. So with Logan Paul, this is just the basic main event from that championship 2-pack with Roman Reigns. So no, nothing's fancy going on. But I gave him a tank top, and we still got the crotch piece from that figure. But I then put on the legs from that Roman. So this is kind of mimicking. And I painted those same Roman boots white to kind of mimic a promo gear that Logan has been recently rocking. He's wearing like these cargo joggers with these white boots, and then really the main custom piece here, as you can see on this figure, is the hat for a promo gear Logan. And essentially what I had to do is I heated up the head, had to rip the top of the hair piece off. So I got this glued down now so you can't see it, but it's basically just that headband that he was wearing, and then bald on top. I then placed the hat down onto the head exactly where I wanted it, and then I snipped a little piece of hair off the hair piece that we ripped off and glued it in there. So now we got promo gear Logan Paul. Put him back. And then Drew McIntyre here. We got, let's zoom in or get in focus, Drew McIntyre. Essentially, I've been wanting to do an Ultimate Edition Drew, but I just don't like any of the torsos for him. But I have been liking the new Build-A-Figure, and actually, as you see here, we're actually using Build-A-Figure parts. I like that new Lex Luger / British Bulldog Build-A-Figure torso, because it's a little wider, more realistic portions, I feel like, than the normal Jack torso, which, let me see if I got Triple H over here. He's got his little chain mail on, so let's fold that back. But if you look, actually, we'll move Drew off to the side because I do have another Build-A-Figure piece. We can compare the two. See, it's got a real skinny waist and this real exaggerated lats there, and then the pecs poke out a little bit more. I feel like this is just for like Triple H and Drew McIntyre. I like this a lot better. Which if they had the exact skin tone for Triple H, that's what I'd be using for him. But right now, it's kind of that pinkish. It's kind of that pinkish torso that they used for Lex Luger. They were using for Ultimate Warrior. They used on that first Hollywood Hulk Hogan, which with this head sculpt with Drew McIntyre is actually a very pinkish tone to it, so it works well. But basically, I just got the Roddy Piper in, and I like the Roddy Piper with the jacketed look, but I was just playing around since the new Build-A-Figure parts. The arms are basically the Ultimate arms now. You plug them in the same type of peg system. I was like, well, let's kind of create a promo gear Drew McIntyre. So we got the torso, we got that's Lex Luger torso on. We popped it onto the legs, gave him Roddy Piper's jacket, which, for Drew, maybe the arms are a little small. Maybe eventually they'll give us some bigger jacketed arms. Or maybe even they'll give us a Drew McIntyre Ultimate with that Scottish Warrior jacket he kind of wears with the kilt and all that look. I would love that. But only other thing I added to this was I took the boots that were on here off, and I put these boots on. Now they're basic boots, so they don't articulate much. They just swivel. We can just swivel left and right. But these are off the Championship Basic 2-pack that had Triple H and Stone Cold in it. That I featured that Stone Cold in my last video, but I took the boots off there, and they plug right in, and actually gives Drew a little bit more height than the regular Build-A-Figure Lex Luger leg. So I like the way that came out. And actually, I'm talking about I took the boots off those legs. Here are those legs just by themselves, the tracksuit pant legs. I eventually will be doing some more, basics to elite conversions, and I plan on using this for The Rock at some point, but we'll get to that when we get to it. And then just for fun, here's my final two ones I want to feature. These were just kind of playing around kind of thing. Here we have Hulk Hogan. This is like a what if he turned heel earlier in his career. This is the torso is the new Monday Night Wars Hogan, but I just popped off at the legs, the black tights, and I put on some other Hulk Hogan legs, spare legs I got laying around, put black knee pads on. I think these boots are actually Undertaker boots. They're the same style, the same kind of higher boots, and ended up putting the bigger Hulk Hogan arms on and the Ultimate head, just to give him that older 80s Hulk Hogan. So what if, Hulk Hogan went heel in the 80s? But this is just a fun, what if fantasy gear. Just because I did it just because I could. But I had to take off the arms, and I was like, well, I don't want the skinny arms on an 80s Hogan. But I was like, well, I do have from the Superstars Hogan, the tracksuit. So this is my workout gear Hulk Hogan. We got the crazy eye face on right now, but he's got the headband, he's got the sweatsuit, got sweatbands, got his Hulkster weight belt, typical yellow boots. The weight belt reminded me that, instead of having the NWO or Hollywood weight belt, that new Monday Night Wars does come with the Hulkster weight belt. So this is definitely earlier in his career going heel for Hogan. But anyway, those are just some quick little fix-ups I've been messing around with. Definitely gonna keep working on suited Cody formulas, kind of play around with that. Liking the new Build-A-Figure system, especially being able to port in ultimate arms. That's how we got our Drew. You know, pretty simple, basic Logan Paul, but with just a new little hat. I think that's a really good look. You know, it's not something that needs to be, you know, flying around the ring with posability, just to look good in promo gear. And then, of course, Stone Cold with the jorts. Still want to play around with a lot more Stone Cold to kind of perfect the formula, but I really like this aggressive, menacing, intimidating look for Stone Cold. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Just a few little fix-ups. I am going to be, you know, over the course of the summer, hopefully pushing out a lot more content to the channel. Thank you for everyone who's recently subscribed. Thank you for all the people that commented on my previous video where I was converting the basics to elite form. I'm going to be doing more of that as we continue with this channel. But just once again, thank you for the comments, the likes, you know, the new subscribers. We got a whole lot more WWE figure fix-ups coming soon. So thank y'all, and we'll see you next time.